This Solaball chain is really a terrific, it has a lot of possibilities. It's very light. It's made out of very light fibrous material. It weighs absolutely nothing. And it has a nice sort of glittered finish, so you can use it all on its own, and it makes a very interesting sort of a dangly component in the design. I know that it goes with the palm fronds that's almost in identical color with the glitter as well, so there are matching components that can go with this. But what I want to show today are some of the other things that you can use this for that might make it an interesting element for mechanics. One is to use it to create just strands of orchids. In this particular case, I just sort of put it on the candelabra, and each strand, I put U-glue dashes on maybe every second or third. I guess every third is probably adequate bead. And I had put them on, and I'm just peeling off the front side of it. And you just simply take these blossoms off of the dendrobium, and what you want to do is take it so that the stem is completely cut off, so it's just nice and flat on the back side. That's really the best. And of course, this is something that you do, it's out of water, so you're gonna, after it's done, the strand, you're gonna have to mist it thoroughly and probably preserve it in a plastic bag and put it in a cooler so that it stays nice and crisp till it's time to display it. But it's something that you can do well ahead of time and prepare for use for party work. It really is primarily for party work, so don't expect it to last more than probably 12 to 15 hours at most. So this is basically what I'm doing, just attaching it to the spots where I have the glue dots, the dashes, and this way you can see a very quick length strands of orchids so that you can use it for party work, hanging from chandeliers, from candlesticks, and so on and so forth. I think it has a great deal of possibility because you can see how quick and easy that is. Now I also have another idea here that is like a lei that you can make very quickly using very little product. And again, already made it into that shape that would go around the neck. But this is with the use of Oasis glue. Anything that's wearable, it's probably better to use Oasis glue, the liquid glue adhesive, because there's always a danger of something coming off, and I think it's always a good idea to use that. The key to using it is that you have to actually puddle it. Let's get this going here. Puddle it and let it sit for a while so that it starts to get sticky. Never use it right out of the tube or right out of the bottle because it's just too fluid, and it's just going to make a mess on your hand as you're holding it to try to keep it on the surface. It's best to just let that sit there for a while and let it sort of semi-dry, and then you apply it to the back of the flower and then onto the Solaball, the bead. And by doing it that way, you can sort of work it on top of the beads as well as in between the beads, and you'll see that it fills up very, very quickly. See how it sort of rounds off the whole look very, very nicely, and it doesn't use nearly as much dendrobium flower blossoms to create this look. And so I think this is a very valuable, another use for Solaball chain. And I guess the real plus to this lei is that really lei just basically sits on the front of your body, and so really you don't need to cover the back. That way it keeps it light and much less, let's try putting it on, much less product used to finish it. And I think that looks really quite lovely. And again, what you want to do after you go all the way around is to lay it in the plastic bag and then mist it thoroughly, close the bag, blow the air into the bag so that so it's not, the plastic is not laying flat on the flower. You just want to create like a little greenhouse. Create this very humid environment, put it in a cooler so that inside that bag, the flowers fills up, puffs up, so that when it when you're ready to wear it, it's as fresh as it can be.